Hello, I hope this video finds you well. I'm Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. So the point of this video, one, is to increase your online revenue, your traffic, and your leads, and also to compare your website to local competitors' website and see if those tips and tricks could outrank them. So I'll talk about three things: content, backlinks, and citations. So whatever I talk about here, you can definitely use on your own website. But if you want to talk about that or anything further, please feel free to reach out. So again, and if you leave just a few lines of feedback on this actual video, that helps me get better just making these videos for local businesses. So again, let's start with content. So with content, you need anywhere between 1,500 to 2,000 words, and that's just depending on the competition and number of keywords needed. So a keyword is anything someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or product. So in your content on your website, you could place keywords throughout to tell Google exactly what terms you want your website to be found for. Obviously, you guys do a very good job in marketing and website. Very nice laid out website, some good links on here. But I would just focus on some of the content on your website, and that'll help outrank your competitors, not only in the Seattle area, but Kent as well, which I'll go over. So speaking of content in Google, so here's what we type into Google. I just picked HVAC services. You guys provide a wide range of services, and I picked Kent, Washington in the area. So if I was a consumer, that's what I would type in typically, and this is what comes up. Sometimes there's ads right here, so that's something you can invest in later if you haven't already. Here's citations, and here you guys are right there, so you're doing a good job with your citations, but I'll go over citations in a minute. But we call these organics right here. So when someone types in this, HVAC services, Kent, Washington, this is what comes up. And the goal is to be on the first page of Google, because you might have heard that saying, great place to hide a dead body is page 2 or 3 of Google. So you want to be on that first page, just in front of consumers. And as you can see, you're not on the first page, but your website is already laid out well. So you could do some things to beat these competitors. Like here's your top competitor, local company, AAA Heating. You might have heard of them. We really don't look at the directories like Yelp and Angie's List. Someone would just click on a local company if they're looking for that certain service. So I'll compare your website to AAA and just see how close we are and if we can outrank them. So staying on content and keywords, here's a tool we use. It's called Ahrefs. It does a deep dive into websites. And so here's your URL right here, and here's your numbers. So right now on your website, you're using 46 keywords. So that's something I would definitely increase, just your keywords and your search volume on your website. So like Dare Heating and Cooling, that's a good search volume that you're using now. So definitely keep that. Kent Services, that's your area. Keep those. But you can think about you guys have a wide range of services you provide, so you could instill those keywords and those service areas into your website and just increase your search volume. So you want to have the highest search volume, most bang for your buck on your website. Comparing that to your local competitors, and here's AAA Heating, Air, and Conditioning. They do a pretty good job, but their website's definitely outrankable, very, very beatable. So here's their numbers right here. And so here's their URL. So what they have 123 keywords. Still not a lot of keywords for them even, but you could take some of these keywords that obviously don't apply to you, like AAA, but you could take some like heating and cooling, add a service area in there, and you could very easily outrank them just by using some of their keywords that they're doing already. Heating and AC service. So whatever you don't have in here, you could add to your website to help outrank your competitors. So going back to your numbers, the next thing I was going to talk about is backlinks. So a backlink is anywhere where you could find one website and link it to another website, yours. So these act like an endorsement of your website from others, which Google uses to build trust in your business and seeing others vouching for you. So think of it as like a popularity contest. The person with the most backlinks wins. But keep it in mind, not all backlinks are created equal. It's important to have other HVAC services, plumbing, electrical websites linking back to you. It doesn't help if a doctor's office or restaurant website links back to you. So right now you have 108 backlinks with 29 reference domains. But just comparing that to your local competitor here of AAA, they have over 1,000 backlinks and 142 reference domains. So that's why they're number one right now, pretty much right here with their backlinks and their keywords. But if you get closer to these numbers, you get closer to them and easily be on the first page of Google when you do that search of HVAC services in Kent, Washington. And then finally, there's citations, which is good news for you guys. So citations is anywhere where your business name, number, and address are shown exactly on your Google business profile. Citations help you rank in this map pack here, which is extremely important for local businesses since they can generate huge amounts of revenue. So good for you guys. You guys are number 2 in citations. So definitely keep that up, your citations, and they include directories like Yelp, Angie's List, Expertise, BBB, hundreds of others you've probably heard of. Also, social media accounts work well too. So the idea is that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet, and the larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts you. So keep up that trust in Google, even beat out the competitor I just compared you to, AAA right there. But you can very easily dominate Kent Washington and AAA with some of those techniques. So once your content, your backlinks, and your citations, they all come together, you start to outgrow your competitors. And here's what you might be looking at and why that's worth it. So not sure what your margins are now, but I imagine that will continue to generate pretty decent revenue for you. Also, there's many more keywords you could use to generate more and more traffic and leads in the Seattle area. So this is what I do. I'm creating this video for you to help you start generating those leads online. So if you find yourself wanting more to continue scaling as far as you want, feel free to reach out to me. I can help you out with that, with some more information. Or we talk about goals, and I can do research to find out exactly what could be realistic for your business and what it might take to reach those goals. So again, if you leave me a few lines of feedback on this video, I appreciate that. Again, my name is Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. Hope you enjoyed the video. Best of luck to you in your business, and have a great day.